You are now listening to After the Buzzer, a weekly podcast about the National Basketball Association, keeping you up to date on the most popular trends and stories within the league and everything basketball. Now, here are your hosts, Shomer El Ben Yisrael and Joshua Counts.
Yeah. And we are back, man. We are back. Yo.
Yes, baby.
Shout out to Nelly already in the chat, man. Shout out Dick. Big shout out to Nelly, man. Big shout out to Nelly. Always. He was on time, man. On time, man. Straight on time. 5:45 on the dot. He was in there.
That's why.
Yo. You looking more like Ocho every day, bro. Every day.
I swear, Ocho. The older I get, the more I'm turning into that Ocho bag, man. Shout out to Ocho. He gonna
you gonna have to do the Ocho lookalike contest, bro.
It's really crazy because it's like the head shape to Ocho. Like it'd be different if I had the head shape. No, and then I'm not clearing this up because he got the baby face to it. I'm not doing the.
He got the baby like do the get the look. You don't get the black shades, bro. Do the Ocho. You can like tag Nightcap, bro. Tag Nightcap.
Hey, look, we could do the buzz cap soon. We might have a buzz cap soon.
Yo, I don't know. Listen. Secrets will get spilled if we do a buzz cap, bro. I'm just gonna let you know. Y'all want to see Josh after dark, bro. Let me just say, Josh after dark is not ATB Josh. Josh after dark is not good to be around. Josh after dark might get us arrested.
Yeah.
Honestly, Josh after dark gonna start some fights and then instigate the fight.
Yeah, and we might get canceled.
That's the biggest. Josh after dark will damn sure get you canceled.
We definitely
got water. But man, it's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Yes, we are glad to be back for. All right. I mean, hey, look, next week is the season. We get into season 3.
We back early. We back early.
Season 3 now. Like this feels like season 3 at this point. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So much. Well, Josh, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm not gonna lie, chat. We've been sick.
Yes.
Let alone with the planning. We were supposed to record last week.
Mm-hmm.
I got sick the week before that. He was sick. So
I've been sick for almost like a month, yo. I ain't gonna cap. Like I'm just coming back down from it. I still got the cough, but like I was sick. I had a cold, the chills. I had my allergies gave. The medicine I told you, the medicine I was using gave me like an allergic reaction, messed up my nose.
Easier, yeah.
Basically, I went to the doctors about that medicine for my nose, man. She basically told me like, yo, you an addict, go cold turkey. Here's some new stuff. Because she was throwing a lot of like doctor words at me, and I'm like I didn't understand a word she was saying. So it was like it literally dead ass went into one ear, out the other, and I'm just like, I had to dumb it down for myself. So she basically said go cold turkey and get some new meds, and she recommended me these new meds I started using, and it's been helping me. Now I'm just trying to get rid of this cough. And I'll be back, man.
I can hear it in your nose. Like I can hear the stuffiness still there.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
I think it's like mucus. Like I think it's like something stuck in my chest. I gotta get out.
Lodged,
I gotta get that out. That's the issue right now. But,
I went down, Dad. I went down.
Enough talking about my disgusting body right now. Yo, we back. We wanted to do a lot of football talk this NFL season, but obviously our health issue got involved. But today is Thursday Night Football, so myself and Shomer are gonna quickly talk about that. It froze.
Yeah. What we got tonight? We got Bengals and Steelers. Word on the street is this is the old man bowl. This is the old man bowl. Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers going one-on-one. Not one-on-one, my bad. Head-to-head against each other for totally two different teams. Not the teams that we know that they became famous for. Not the, we're not talking about Packers Aaron Rodgers or Ravens Joe Flacco. This is Bengals Joe Flacco and Steelers Rodgers. So this is going to be interesting. It really should be Joe Burrow versus Aaron Rodgers, but we know what happened to Joey B.
Hey, heal up, Joey. Heal up, Joey.
Yeah, because 6 to 8 weeks to start the season. That was ridiculous.
Thoughts and prayers on him, man.
Yeah, for real, man. Hopefully he come back healthy. I just want a healthy season of Joe Burrow, to tell you the truth, because a healthy season of Joe Burrow could actually let people stop talking so much crap about him, because now the new narrative is gonna be like he can't stay healthy.
Yeah, I've read that new narrative. I heard it about him being like modern day, not modern day, but new Andrew Luck. It's not like it's false. Like the Bengals are cheap. Like that management is cheap, bro. Like y'all seem like y'all don't want to pay the players that y'all need to pay. Y'all wait to the last minute to pay them, and it just affects Joe Burrow. So now you feel like you're wasting Joe Burrow's career away. And Joe Burrow did get y'all to the Super Bowl. Let's not forget that. Like he did that literally with him, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase. It just and nobody. I ultimately y'all lost to a better team, but that was something to build upon, and they have not built upon that Super Bowl appearance or in defeat. So what Joe Burrow really needs is a running game and a offensive line. Like he desperately needs an offensive line. So if you're the Bengals, whatever your record may be going into the end of the season, you got to start looking at like recruitment. You got to start looking at offensive linemen. Who like honestly,
you're entitled to look at offensive linemen. To be honest,
exactly
that's the main thing that they needed this whole entire time. Why hasn't that been a priority for the Bengals? But like we said, it's been cheap. Look at the drama they went through last season of just trying to get through. Trying to get through. Damn, I'm losing my thing. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. To pay their wide receivers, they had T. Higgins and Jamar Chase just sitting there negotiating all summer on whether you should pay these guys. And I'm like, Jamar Chase, no brainer. You're gonna need weapons, but like now you're just not prioritizing the main thing that you should have been doing the past 3 seasons, the offensive line, let alone the defense as well too, because the defense has also been a problem to a degree to why they just been allowing these teams to lose. Like last year, they had a decent season. They started to come back and get some wins, but the defense wasn't helping them that much. It was mainly what Joe Burrow brought to the table offensively and his talent-wise. Talent can only take you so far when the other skills don't actually collaborate to help you. So there's that. This is just tonight's odds on this game, but I'm sorry, Josh, I was about to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. I got the Steelers winning this. I've been liking what I've been seeing from them. Aaron Rodgers looks revitalized. This is his last year, so we'll see where they'll go. I think right now, especially, I think this division is the Steelers to win, honestly. Because Baltimore just does not look like what they're supposed to be, man. And it's right now, it's the shock of it's the shock of the NFL. It's that a team that a lot of people had picked to go to the Super Bowl and win this, not win the AFC and go to the Super Bowl. Is just like they're missing something. But that's something. It doesn't look like they're there. And now Lamar Jackson is down. Obviously, he'll be back. It was a hamstring injury, so he'll be back. But your job right now, your John Harbaugh and the rest of this Baltimore Ravens team is that y'all got to stay afloat. Y'all got to keep yourselves in position as Lamar Jackson heals up. And Derrick Henry hasn't played the best either. He's had a couple fumbles, which is crazy to say because it's Derrick Henry. He's had a couple costly fumbles.
Yeah.
So
and it's like it's different if it's like, we know what Derrick Henry brings to the table and like the dominance that he also brings. So like we see it's like, damn, we got Superman just got kryptonite on team.
Yeah. And their defense, the defense is not good at all. Their defense is choked. The defense choked way too much for my liking. Obviously, I think back to that Buffalo Bills game that Sunday night. It was up 20. I went to bed, bro. I called it a night. I come home. I go to work the next day. Everybody talking about how great a game it was. I'm like, what y'all talking about? It was up. The Bills lost. Time to find out. Ravens lost and choked the 20-point lead. Like that can't happen. You don't think that shouldn't happen? That should never happen to a Baltimore Raven team, which is a city that epitomizes and embraces defense. Like they don't play. That city don't play with defense, bro. My brother-in-law's from Baltimore. Like they think about the legends that came out of the Baltimore Ravens franchise, who are defensive legends. Yes. Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, Ed Reed. The list goes on.
And mind you, they were actually praising the defense over the offseason based off the acquisitions they got, and then the people they already had on the team. Like they had Kyle Hamilton already on the team. They had Duvernay on the team. They had who's there, and it's really their secondary that was making eye-popping moves to them. So it was like, okay, maybe this might be one of the best teams. Like remember when we had and shout out to Rel when we had Rel on the show. That was still that was his
is a Raven fan or Steelers fan? Remind me.
He's a Steelers fan. So
Steelers fan. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna see what's going on tonight. Shout out to it's not really shout out, but I went to the first game of the season with the Jets. Yeah. Bro, I'm dead serious. Because my boy Trayvon, I told you about Trayvon. Trayvon is a Jet fan as well. And after that first game, I was like, I think y'all got y'all franchise quarterback in Justin Fields. Boy, I'm looking like, I might be wrong, man. I might be wrong. Y'all trash, bro.
Y'all are
Yeah.
trash.
And it's like the sad part about it all is that Aaron Glenn is not getting a fair chance. Like I like him as a coach, but the team is not getting any better underneath you. Like it's just like you're really good. You're a good coach, but it's not even like we're not even significantly like moving better. And you're a defensive coach. Our defense actually got worse. So it's like,
terrible.
and it's not like he got a fair shot. We're injury riddled all around. Garrett Wilson doesn't know how to catch a ball. And well, I'm not saying doesn't know how to catch a ball. The person trying to throw him the ball can't even throw the ball properly, let alone
Justin
want
Fields.
to throw the ball. Okay.
Justin Fields.
A negative net rating towards the end of that game versus the Broncos last week in London.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? 45 passing yards. Who scores 11 points in a? Never mind. I just did. 0-6, bro. Panthers. I swear, we go 0-7. I'm done. I've been done, but I'm really done. The Panthers have been better than us.
Panthers got are playing with a hot hand because they beat the Cowboys in that close game last week. So y'all might be going 0-7. Y'all might be going 0-7. I hate to say this. I don't want y'all to go 0-7 a person because you're my friend and Trayvon's my friend. And I care about like football. Y'all don't understand. Like football does a big damage on people's mental health, man. They got going the next morning and deal with the jokes and deal with your job. And you just gotta be like, your team's a trash. My team is trash. That's not a good feeling. Monday's never good. Mondays aren't good to begin with, but Mondays are never good. Truly, it's worse when your team loses. But that's some funny talk. That's some funny stuff right there.
Especially if they lose on a Monday night. They only get played on Monday nights too. So like,
quick, before you transition to some NBA talk, what has been your biggest shock of the NFL right now? Like, what player, team, who's been your standout right now? Who's been like yo, I did not see this coming.
Your team.
Yeah,
your man's Danny Dimes.
I know he's gonna say that.
Your man, because we talked about this off camera. Your man's Danny Dimes has just researched the whole freaking franchise for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why either.
I don't know why either. But I at least said this to you off camera as well, bro. I was like, yo, it's like when people leave the Giants, it's like breaking up with a toxic girl, bro. You find happiness. You know what love feels like again. Yes. It's like, oh, this what happiness feels like. Yes, and it's just like honestly, because I told you, on our last live episode, I think it was live or the last recorded episode we did. I didn't want Daniel Jones as my quarterback, bro. They had bench Anthony Richardson go with Daniel Jones as QB number 1 for the season. I didn't like that. I thought we should give Anthony Richardson more of a chance, even though he had a lot of question marks. But I had seen what I saw already from Daniel Jones, and I just didn't believe in him from the New York Giant days. But boy, he been proving me wrong, man. The whole world wrong. Like he's arguably an MVP candidate. Will he get it? Obviously not. I think that's a Josh Allen award. But you could make the argument, yo, his numbers look great, man. Leading the league in touchdowns. I think he's only thrown like 3 or 4 interceptions this season so far to start the season. Like he's cooking. The team's winning. The defense looks good. The running game with Jonathan Taylor finally is back. Offensive line is protecting him. Michael Pittman is a beast. The boy we picked up from, I forgot, in the draft, the tight end. Oh, my God. He's a monster. Brock was really big up in him, too. So, Gronk give you a stamp of approval. Gronk knows what he's talking about when it comes to tight end. But it's just like, yo, Daniel Jones, nobody expected this. And I had this call with my pop too, right? And I said, I think it was after week 3 or week 4, right? I said, Anthony Richardson is done, bro. He's done. It's unfortunate, but it's just unfortunate. It's like, yo, you don't want it to happen because you want to root for the guy. He seems like a nice kid and all that. Mm-hmm. He has talent and arm strength. Yep. It's just like, yo, Daniel Jones is smoking him, bro. Daniel Jones reading.
And I was an Ant Rich believer. I told you I was an Ant Rich
believer. Me too. Well, I was 50-50. I'm gonna say me too, but like at first I was, but like he's messed up a lot. The preseason didn't look good for him. And that first game before he got hurt, there was a lot of people talking about his conditioning, his strengthening, him being out of shape. And last year he did that. He did that kind of like, I gotta pull out because I'm tired mess. And it's just like the stock in the team decline, and the stock in Daniel Jones is going up, like up, bro.
Let me read you these stats about Daniel Jones so far this season. 1,500 passing yards, which is 7th in the NFL. 8 touchdowns, which is tied for 17th. 3 interceptions, which is tied for 44th because usually, that was his higher stat before, which is crazy. So his touchdown to interception ratio is really good. And this is the one that gets me the most. I did not even know this. The man has a 79.7 QBR. Now, Josh, what do you think that's ranking in the whole NFL right now?
Like top 3.
More like he ain't top 3. He ain't top 2.
He top 1.
He top 1. That's what I'm saying. Daniel Jones has the number 1 QBR in the NFL right now. And that is wild crazy to say. Based off of we all know what we saw in New York with his whole tenure and Brian Dable, who also got his job saved again by another young quarterback. Just saying. Because they got it.
Yeah.
And this is like Daniel Jones saved his job
Dart.
the first time. And then that playoff run they had, and then when they went against the Eagles, and then they lost. But then now Jackson Dart, shout out to him, giving him some type of resurgence. But now, like, look at this with Daniel Jones. Nobody expected this. People, nobody expected this. And I know you
Nobody
didn't either.
I didn't. I literally, bro. This is literally the definition of Geno Smith. They wrote me off, but I didn't write back. I literally had to do the Shaq. Like, I apologize. I was unfamiliar with your game. I truly was. I did not know you was this good, bro. I did not know.
Is there something wrong with New York football and quarterbacks when they leave? Because, like I said, we had Geno and Sam Darnold like thriving after leaving New York, and now we have Daniel Jones thriving and striving after leaving New York.
Saquon left, wins the Super Bowl.
What's going on?
Daniel Jones leave, thriving in Indiana. Who else left? Somebody else left that's also thriving real well. It was a third person during that was part of that roster that left. I can't think of it. I can't think of his name. That was part of the Giants that left. He was also thriving. But it's just that I think there is a black cat, or at least a toxicity in New York football, in both the Giants and the Jets in MetLife Stadium. That's just like, bro, when you you feel happy when you get there at first, and then when the season starts, it's like, get me the heck out of here, bro. Let me leave.
Right.
And then when they leave, it's like, again, I told you, it's like a toxic girlfriend. When you are toxic dude, wherever you prefer, bro. Like, when you leave that toxicity and you go find it's like,
happiness,
man,
it's like it's a whole different
happiness. It's like, the sun shining, birds chirping, the clouds in the sky.
Look, even when it rains, the rain smells fresher. Like, there's something about it, like, you know what I'm saying? It just hitting the ground, there's something about it just smell fresh. There's a renewal in the air.
You gonna feed the birds, bro. You start like who feed the bird? Like, you gonna go get a bread? Like, we're gonna start feeding some birds.
Like, who fed the birds? Like, why
go play some chess with a random old man, random hobo. Like, what's up, man? Like, you happy?
No. They get mad at some dude got mad. I only gave him, like, he asked for 50. I gave him 25 cents. He got mad at me, bro. I'm like,
why you gave him 25 cents?
I gave it to. I only have was 25. Like,
I would get mad to you at you too, yo. I would get mad to you. I would get mad at you too, bro. Why you giving me 25, bro?
You gonna get all day.
The best 25.
You gonna get
you want to go to a gun machine and go get a gumball? Like, what?
You better keep chewing.
I'll be mad, bro. If you don't give me $1, what's 25 cents going to do? What can I literally would have to go to the mall and go to the little candy jar and get me 25, bro. Remember when you go to the mall grocery store and you ask your mom and dad for the quarter? Like, can I have a quarter? Can I have a quarter?
Yeah, and the quarter really meant a lot back then. The quarter don't mean nothing now. Them things stale now. Them things she's been.
I don't even see them no more in the grocery stores. I don't even see the gumball machine. They still there. Look, they ain't want to shop right.
I'll be honest with you. Josh is right. But if you go to a store, you go to a barbershop, you go to a nails, and you see that machine still there, and there's candy still in that machine. No.
Yeah, nah, bro.
Don't.
I made a mistake. I made a mistake of doing that when I was young. I said, yeah, nah, bro. I learned the hard way, bro. I learned the hard way.
Not to say society. This ain't 10, 15 years ago. I'll tell you that.
Nah, they don't change the candy. That's just the trick for the kids, bro. They don't change that candy, bro. They don't change that candy.
Yeah, you gonna bite us?
All right, man. But we are at the 20-minute mark. We might as well transition to some NBA, man. It is officially basketball season as the season starts October 21st, man. Tip-off starts with the New York Knicks, man. We know we're gonna watch some Knicks. We should do
a live stream. We should try to see if we can get a live stream going for that day. We're gonna be recording anyway that day, but we're gonna see if we could probably do like a live stream with you guys.
The 21st.
We go watch the game together.
The 21st, Thursday, that's Tuesday, so we'll be streaming that week.
Yeah, but definitely be streaming that week. So keep in mind, NBA opening week, we definitely will be streaming, but we'll see what we can do in regards to some of these games. But
yeah, we ain't trying to get hit, bro.
Schedule pulled up, right?
I can pull it up right now. Give me one sec. So yeah, all right, October 21st.
We got opening night.
And also NBC is making their NBA return as well. That Tuesday against with the Houston Rockets and the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's gonna be a great game. They got actually a great doubleheader. Rockets and Thunder, and it got Warriors and Lakers. Wednesday, will be the 22nd. That will be the tip off for most of the league as well. ESPN obviously will have their doubleheader: Cleveland Cavaliers versus the New York Knicks, and San Antonio Spurs versus the Dallas Mavericks. The rest of the games will be on League Pass. That Knicks Cavs, I think, is your preview to the Eastern Conference championship game. I think that is your preview for your Eastern Conference championship game. Knicks Cavs, right there. That is in Madison Square Garden. I expect Jalen Brunson to go have a party, bro. Donovan Mitchell will be coming into town. And we also might as well talk about the news, man. One of the New York Knicks players did retire after 9 seasons in the league.
Yeah,
Michael Brogdon. You threw me off when you said it. I was like, huh? But I was like, all right. But
Malcolm Brogdon, man. Malcolm Brogdon,
former rookie of the year, man. After 9 seasons, retired.
Yeah. Let me see if I can pull up his thing right now. Malcolm Brogdon. And it's crazy. Shout out to Malcolm Brogdon. The year that I graduated high school, which was 2017, he was also the rookie of the year.
2016. I forgot. I'm a year younger. I'm a year older than you.
Yeah, man. You're right. You are. You're older.
I was high school 2016, man. 2016 was the best year of my life.
Yo, it's crazy. Damn. That means next year coming up on 10 years out of high school, Josh.
Yeah,
10 years,
that's
brother.
Crazy. I'm gonna be 28.
Years, brother.
Damn, bro. 10 years, a decade out of high school. That's crazy. I'm getting old.
Yeah, chill, bro. Nah, because everybody trying to already start us with unk status already, bro. I don't need.
We already got unk status, bro. We already got unk status. Just accept it. Just accept it.
I can't.
But
I'm not ready yet. But let me pull it. Yeah, go ahead. What you about to say?
Brogdon, 32, second round pick of the Milwaukee Bucks back in 2016. He was the Kia Rookie of the Year in 2017. Obviously, he played for various teams: Indiana, Boston, Portland, and Washington. He was recently signed to Knicks on September.
No shit.
He was signed to the Knicks September 15th. He was expected to make the roster too. He was going to see him open tonight. But he was also a former 6 man of the year. He was actually low key my pick to be 6 man of the year as well this year.
Because that man was balling.
Yeah, he won 6 man of the year in the year 2022, 2023. Average of about 15 points a game over 463 games, man. It is unfortunate, just to see it because it happened so quickly. Not quickly, but happened so close to the season. Because I believe Brogdon was going to be a big part of the next season, especially run to the championship. Obviously, y'all know who I'm picking to go to the championship out of the East right now, the Knicks.
Right.
But I can't be mad, Obviously, he felt something in him and his soul. He said, I think he wrote a letter, how they always do when they retire, about how he was feeling. He'd been thinking about it for a while. So is it unfortunate that it happened before the season? Of course, but I think I'm not gonna be mad at a man who's just realized my love for the game is gone. I'd rather you leave now versus just be unhappy throughout an entire 82 game stretch. So congratulations on Malcolm Brogdon for his career. We might see him in the media space. We might be seeing him in podcasts and NBA media. Heck, for all we know, he might see him on Amazon Prime and NBC, or even ESPN or Fox Sports
broadcast space. Yep.
Yeah, I could definitely see him going right to broadcasting or joining somebody's podcast to talk NBA. But Shomer, your thoughts on Michael? I keep calling him Malcolm Brogdon retiring.
Like I said, man, he was always a notable player. I remember from the time that he was in the league, that 2017. He was that 2016 class really, but there was not that much. There wasn't one notable player that really stood out as a rookie that year, and Malcolm Brogdon happened to be the one that really stood out for the Bucks in that resurgence when Giannis actually needed a little bit. Just this is the time when Giannis was building pieces around the Bucks, and then a lot of people remember that time when he had dunked on Bron. He was actually one of the first players at the time period to dunk on Bron. It wasn't so official because it wasn't national live TV like how Jason Tatum did it, and when Jason Tatum actually really caught a body on him. But so did Malcolm Brogdon, and I always remembered him for being a really, really, really solid guard. He was a great pickup for any team that he was going to. A really, really good career. You can't ask for a better career than that, to be honest. I mean, hey, you're all rookie, 6 man of the year, first ever player to ever reach rookie of the year and 6 man of the year. That was pretty good for him. But yeah, he definitely will be missed from the game. I mean, you can't say too much about that.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're ready to go, you're just ready to retire. That you can't really want to. You don't want to, like you said, you don't want to be unhappy going into the season playing the whole 82 stretch of games, and then your mental is not there. The game is just as much as it is physical, it is also a mental toll. So having that mental toll is that he did the right thing. Just make sure you put your mind first.
Yeah, I honestly can't be mad. Like I said, like I echo everything you're saying. I can't be mad. It's just unfortunate it happened before the season. I did want to see him in action. We don't know what he could have done, but it is what it is. We'll bounce. We'll figure it out. Next man up mentality in New York. But congratulations on a career and enjoy retirement, Brogdon. Enjoy it, man.
Hey, look, that might give room for Tyler Kolek, our draft pick last year, that might get some burn. All right, he was a really, really good point guard coming out of Marquette. So I'm still waiting to see how that's gonna work out for him. But yeah, shout out to Tyler Kolek, shout out to Michael Brogdon on a happy retirement. Man, because that was one of the biggest news. Did you catch any preseason games this year? I mean,
I did catch Flash man. He was the oldest player to win Rookie of the Year too.
Oldest player to win Rookie of the Year. He was. I think he might have been like a 3 or 4 year player coming out. Shout out to Flash Banks for tuning in. Appreciate it.
Shout out Flash. I did catch some of Dallas. Obviously, I had to see Cooper Flag in action, man. I saw some of the Lakers as well. I'm not gonna pretend to say like I care a whole lot about preseason NBA because I don't. Like I just want to see some of the new players, especially when the rookies come in.
Shireman too. Shireman that plays for the Jazz. I forgot his name. But his last name is Shireman. He can score.
Yeah, I saw clips of that. I did see clips of that. For me, like it's always like about regular season because at the end of the day, it's preseason. It's mainly to showcase like the young players and the rookies.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry to cut you off. Bryce Sensabaugh. There we go. I said Shireman because Shireman is a different guy that was on a different team. My bad.
Bryce Sensabaugh. Okay.
Yes, Bryce Sensabaugh.
What was I saying? Okay, yeah, preseason. For me, I've always been regular season because at the end of the day, that's what I care about the most is regular season, playoffs, preseason, just like warm up, see what everybody looking like. But it don't even matter to me because you could look great in the preseason and it could be a whole different story in regular season. It's an 82 game stretch, man. I need to see what y'all look like from beginning, middle, and the end. So in terms of NBA, I like what I saw from Cooper Flag though. I think Cooper Flag is gonna be nice. I think he's gonna be nice. I think Dallas has a great young player in their hands. I definitely want to see him get more time. I hope he gets a little bit more time. Not too much, obviously, because you got where it gave Kyrie, Clay, and AD daytime and minutes and all that. But I just want to see how well he plays with them together. Like I want to see how he works with Kyrie and them. Overall, Lakers not bad, but again, it was a preseason. It's not really much to say. Oh, hold up. Oh, my monitor just went through a freaking spaz attack. What the hell?
Yeah, I saw it was having a little epileptic episode right just now.
Yeah, like my monitor just like cut off for a second, turn back on. That was crazy. But overall, like it's for me, it's not a big deal for preseason. I know I'm supposed to give y'all some details. I don't care for the preseason. I will give y'all everything I need to know come regular season. But
yeah, Josh is never a preseason guy. He
no sport. I don't care about preseason because it's irrelevant to me. Like it's just preseason me, just background noise. When it comes to regular season, locked in. But Shomer, what about you? What did you think about the preseason? Did you catch any games? Did you watch anything?
I try to watch some games. I've been watching highlights for the most part. I'm excited to see. To be honest, it's really not even the games. For some reason, I'm excited about the production that's really going to come for this upcoming season. I'm ready to see NBC bring back that feel that we used to have. I'm watching some of these guys that are calling the games. Like what's the guy's name? His name he's the main commentator for the Sacramento Kings. He was also I can't believe I can't forget his name, but he's the main analyst for not analyst but a play-by-play guy for them. And it's just been wonderful. I love hearing him commentate. He's commentated on a couple other things too in the Olympics and the
you talking about the young boy?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember his name though. I don't know why I can't remember it's something Mark something.
I know you're talking about because I saw his name. I can't I feel like I know you're talking about.
Yeah, but I'm just looking forward to just that feel, just knowing that basketball is back. That's what I'm really excited about. If we're talking about team wise, I'm not gonna lie, I'll tell you what I watched last night. I saw the Kings preseason game. That one was really good. The Kings are gonna be pretty decent. I can see how they could be a very lackadaisical when it comes to defense to a little degree because they let a lead come back. I'm excited to see Chicago play. Chicago is a very interesting team.
I
I'm
think
looking forward
Chicago's going to
to.
be interesting as well this season.
Looking-
Wait,
yeah,
Cardi, because you did mention NBC, I did want to shout out certain body in the NBA media, NBA podcast and community. Kenny Beecham, man, like
oh yeah,
made the
shout out to Kenny
NBC.
Beecham, man.
Yeah. See,
And
that's
Pierre
crazy,
Anderson,
man.
the whole teed
Yeah,
up, enjoy
yeah.
basketball. Shout out to the whole brand, man. That
To
right
see
there,
Kenny make that, like, see Kenny make it to NBC, like that is dope, man. Like straight from like us, straight from camera and the microphone, bro, to make it all the way to NBC. Like that is a dope journey, man. So definitely shout out him. Inspiration to everybody in NBA basketball podcast.
We've been watching him. Well, I've been watching him for like a very long time from the time he was.
Yeah, you watched him way longer than me.
Yeah, like I've been watching him since he's been doing the 2K rebuilds, since he had Through the Wire. Shout out to Through the Wire. That was a great podcast. That's where I got my inspiration from. And I always wanted to see if I could work with those guys in the future. But looking at them, their trajectory is way beyond than anything else right now. They went from ESPN to NBC. Now they're on big national television. So shout out to them, just to know that it's possible that you can make it in this space.
Big fact.
Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. But
yeah, go ahead. My bad.
But no, I was just saying, like, just in terms of the NBA stuff, I'm just really ready to for the season to start. There's so many teams I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna throw my my interest bucket into the Charlotte Hornets again. Shout out to
again.
Yes, again. For some reason, I'm just drawn to watch them every year. Not just due to the fact LaMelo's there. Something about that team, just like, you know what, I want to be there for when they said I went through struggle with the Knicks. So I see the struggle that they go through, and I'm like, you know what, they got promise. Look, Miles Bridges, LaMelo.
They got a
Mark
young
Williams,
team that is fun to watch. Like they
Brandon
spent
Miller.
like
That's what I'm saying. Like
they have a very, very young team. It's just that are they disciplined? That's the thing.
Nope. And
that's the thing.
That's what they want LaMelo to take that next step going into the season, because they don't really see him and like, okay, yes, we fell in love with the idea of us loving your talent, but now let's see us fall in love with the actual product of you just being healthy on the floor and helping us like get past to where they were a couple years ago when they made it to as a play-in team when the play-in tournament first started. I think that's something that they can still get back to, but because they've been such an injury-riddled team, and then they went through the Miles Bridges stuff, they made 2 great draft picks in the midst of all of it, right? And in Brandon Miller and Con Knuckle, and
I'm excited to see him.
And Liam, what was it? Liam McKinley from UConn also. Shout out to him and the guy from Creighton. So they got pieces. It's just a matter of like, what can it all come together? But since we are on this topic, we might as well just get into our top 5s of what we're going to see from each conference.
You want to start with the East or the West?
Let's start out East, because it seems like East might be a little easier to pick out. Then we talk about the top 5. Starting out number 5. Who do we want to start with?
You want to go 1 to 5 or 5 to 1?
Let's go 5 to 1.
5 to 1. All right, I got at number 5. I'm gonna honestly put the Philadelphia 76ers at 5. I'll put Philadelphia there. I think they're going to have to be there by default, personally, to me. Because I think Embiid is going to be back. Paul George is going to be back. Tyrese Maxey is going to be back. They got the new rookie. What's his name?
Edgecombe. That's my rookie.
Edgecombe. Yep, Edgecombe. Yep. I knew her last name ended with Combe. I just couldn't figure out the first part. Yeah, but DJ Edgecombe. Oh, is it VJ or DJ? VJ. Okay, thank you. VJ Edgecombe. I want to see him in action as well. They did take a big hit though. They did take a big hit with homie
Jared McCain.
Jared McCain, who got, I'm having a brain fart right now. Apologies, y'all. Jared McCain, I was about to say something else that was gonna be crazy, but I didn't want to say that. Jared McCain, who got injured, I believe he's out for the year as well. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know if it's after the year. I think it might be the first couple months of the year.
First couple months, okay.
Yeah, because it was I believe it was a hand injury, but let me correct you on that one right now. Let's see, Jared McCain.
Because I couldn't remember if it was a big injury or like when I knew it was a big injury. I just didn't know if it was an end of the year one or like one that's gonna keep him out for a while. But from all right, so
like Jared McCain, he is
surgery to turn. What is that?
Yeah. So it's his thumb. Yeah, it's his thumb. So he says thumb is doing conditioning work and feels like he is in game shape. According to Aaron Arison of PhillyVoice.com. But yeah, so it's a thumb injury. We're gonna see how that's gonna turn out. They don't really have a timeline for when it is. but they just have him out for right now. The only people on this roster that is like based on an injury basis would be Paul George and Joel Embiid, which is day to day.
Well, they're going to have to play. Philadelphia's going to burn their house down. I also believe this might be the last year with that squad together. I'm going to be honest. I think this is the last year with that squad together. I think there is how can I word this? I think there's whispers in Philadelphia like, yo, it's time to blow it up, bro. It's time to invest in your future, which is Tyrese Maxey, who we all know is a hooper. I think you've reached the end of the Embiid saga in Philadelphia. Paul George, bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Hang it up. I'm a full-time podcaster. Join ESPN, Fox, whatever. It's time, bro. I think we're here, bro. I think you're here. I ain't gonna say wash yet, but I think we getting washed. I think is. Yeah, I think he's cooked. I think he's getting cooked.
I mean, I don't honestly think he's getting cooked. I think he is getting cooked to a degree. Don't get it wrong. After what happened last year, that was some wow. But that's injuries. That's what happens when you play the game of basketball. Your injuries happen to plague you to a degree that that limits you from being your full potential. And that just happened to the 76ers, that they were limited in every aspect, from their guards to their bigs to their wings. So, but you got to also shout out to the coaching. Shout out to Nick Nurse for also trying to keep them afloat. I believe the coaching that they have, and they address some of the depth issues within this roster for them to try to at least stay afloat. So when the starters do come back, or when they do get into like at least game shape, I think that's the most important part with them coming back, because they can come back, but we've seen players on this team that have been injured come back, and I'm not naming anybody in particular, just from just past history of this team, that we've seen them come back, but when they actually have continuity and rhythm and chemistry on this team, it's not fluid. It's not 110% fluid. There's a little bit of tension there, but it's to the degree where they know how to play with each other. But it's still like, hey, like, I've been dominating all season while you've been injured, and now I'm over here taking this role. I don't expect to give up this shot in this moment. Yeah, because I worked on it all season. I know this could probably go. And that's
why I'm saying I think it's time to end this. I think it's time to end this saga with Embiid and Paul George and invest in Maxey, because Maxey's being your constant guy.
I think you still got to give it a chance, though. You still got to at least give it a chance.
What's the chance? We've seen everything that there is to be seen. We know the story. You'll play like a couple games. Like, you'll play a couple games in the season. We'll sit you back and forth, play, sit. Come playoff, you not 100%. You're never gonna be 100%. Let's be honest. You're never gonna be 100%. Your knees are cooked. Your knees like turkey leg meat, bro. Like, just off the bone, done.
Off the bone, tender.
Off the bone, like, they're done. Not to say Embiid is like washed. It's just that he just never is going to be fully healthy. He'll always be at best maybe 60-70% healthy, and that, which is crazy. That's enough to still get you to the playoffs and probably win. It's just like, when it's time to really go up against other dudes, or will his athleticism keep up with his body? Or excuse me, will actually run around. Will his body keep up with his athleticism?
The thing that kills me about this is that, Kawhi goes through the same type of criticism as Joel Embiid, but he's not judged to the same degree as Kawhi Leonard.
He's not. I mean? I can tell you why he's not, because this is what Kawhi has over Joel. Kawhi is actually has one of the greatest playoff runs ever. When he in one of the greatest playoff basketball players that we've seen in the modern day era. Also, Kawhi been to the finals, been to a conference finals multiple times, and he's won. Embiid is a MVP who has donuts in the conference finals. And by donuts, I'm not talking about wins. I'm talking about appearances. I always bring this up when it comes to Embiid. You're the only MVP in the history of the league to never make a conference finals. That is not something Philadelphia is going to keep. Like, Philadelphia is not going to forget that, bro. It's not. They don't play for individual awards, bro. We know Philly. They don't play for MVP. Cool, you got one, but we here for banners, especially when the Eagles are winning.
Well, that's why there's not so much pressure on the Sixers right now, because the Eagles are winning, And shout out to the Eagles, unfortunately. But they're bald niggas. Yeah, shout out to my boy Mo. Yeah, bald niggas are up. Yes, we are. Bald people
bald ninjas up. Bald ninjas up.
Bald ninjas are up. Yes, sir. I'm trying to. It's not clean though. It's not clean. I got stubble up here. You can't notice it, but there's stubble up there. You know what I mean? But hey, look.
Yo, shout out Mo, man. Shout out to the homie.
I'm gonna be real clean by next week. But
You gonna be shining?
yeah, I'm gonna be shot. You know, you remember seen that movie Rebound? Yeah. So when it was the part when the pastor came up, he was like, "Oh, look at you, boy! You just shining. You shining. You shining
Be like,
like the light."
be like King
You know?
Neptune with SpongeBob, bro. Like, oh, cover my eyes.
That was.
Like, my eyes, like my
I'm about
eyes
to pull up
hurt.
that clip. I'm about to pull up that clip.
That's one of my favorite moments with you, bro. That
I'm
was
like,
funny.
He was like, "Yo, he went bald again." Like I seen you was bald before, but you went bald again. Like, yo,
Like, yeah, it's levels the baldness. Dang, man, like, yo, the light was reflecting off you, bro. Like, you look like a window. Like, dang, man, like, cover your head, bro. Like, but the sixes, I got sixes at 5. I'm gonna go through these because we have 40 minutes. I'm gonna go through these real quick. 4, I'm gonna have I'm actually gonna have the Detroit Pistons at 4.
whoa,
Yeah, I think Detroit is a big dark horse in the East, bro. I'm gonna have them at 4. I think they are sleepers, bro. Sleepers, and if you get caught sleeping, they will beat you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look, you see what they did to us last playoff run,
bro. That's the thing.
People wrote
them because if it wasn't for a missed call by the refs, we don't know how that's. It probably would have been 2 instead of going. I think it was 3-1 going to New York. It probably been 2-2 going to New York.
Yes. That was a crazy missed call. And look, hey, I'm looking at the resurgence of Asar Thompson. I'm looking at the of a healthy Jaden Ivey coming back. People forget that
Jaden Ivey, defensive anchor for that team, who is also a mini Draymond, bro. Mini Draymond.
Yeah, he is a mini Draymond to a degree. He's starting to develop that shot. That shot start coming into play. Who else do we have? We have Jalen Duren's about to get into more.
Jalen Duren, you can't forget Cade Cunningham, who I know you got as your Clutch Player of the Year.
Yes.
Cade is tough, bro. Cade is about to enter superstar. I think I want to say superstar, but all-star is not already. He's going to be all-star. I think he's going to be must-see TV.
Hey, look, he got a chance to be like if he get depending on how the season go. I could see him probably being on an all NBA team.
Yeah. At 3, it's gonna be another shot right here. I got the Atlanta Hawks at 3.
Yo, you're on a roll right now. Look, yeah.
I got the Atlanta Hawks at 3. So my boy Anthony, Trap House Gamers, right?
I mean, hey,
I think with the pickup of Kristaps Porzingis, especially Porzingis to stay healthy, that pick and roll with Trae Young. I think Pat Bev woke up a demon in Trae Young with his comments, and I agree 100% agree with Trae Young in this Pat Bev situation.
Yeah,
I think Trae Young's about to remind people like y'all must have forgot who the heck I am, bro. Yeah. Like y'all really must have forgot. Now I got a big man. Well, I got a medium sized man in Porzingis, right? I got a dude who could hit that pick and roll. Go right to the not to the basket, but go right to the 3-point line. I kick it to him for the shot, right? And you know what I can do: shoot, penetrate, angle, like dribble, like you playmaking. You know what I can do. I truly think that the Atlanta Hawks are another dark horse, my number 3 team in the East, bro. And you know what Trae Young does to New York when he in there. I want to avoid Trae Young at all costs. I want to avoid Trae Young at all costs in the playoffs, bro.
Yo, I don't want to see no dice playing. I don't want to see he gonna come up with some other New York thing to do if they happen to embarrass us, which I highly doubt should happen. But yeah, shout out to the Hawks. Their acquisitions this summer has been put them in another stratosphere to kill Alexander Walker, retaining Dyson Daniels, also retaining Aneka Onwukongu. Who's going to be a great pickup, who's a great center for this team after the way they ended going into that in-season tournament last year.
Jalen Johnson, I'm like, they got pieces, bro.
They got some things going on down there, and shout out to them, man. And oh man, I'm surprised you didn't mention this one team, but you still got 2 more to go. So let's see.
No. At number 2, I think I know you talking about. I got 2 teams. I'm not going to mention. I got 2 teams. A lot of people probably think it's going to be there. I don't think they're going to be. I think they're going to be there, but they're not going to be as high as they think. Number 2, Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm gonna go Cavs, man. Yeah, you gotta have the Cavs, man. You gotta have Cavs. Donovan Mitchell, there's Garland and company and all them, bro.
Shout out to Lonzo for now being a new acquisition. They traded him to for Isaac Okoro. So Isaac Okoro.
Yes. I think Cavs. Shout out also him being healthy too. Finally, like
yes,
like
ball is good for the league.
Yes, yeah. I think that is something that a lot of people miss. People forget how good Lonzo is, especially defensively. Offensively, he ain't the best, but defensively, 2-way. Yo, Lonzo got it, bro. Lonzo's one of the best perimeter defenders out there. He just was so
guard.
Yeah, bro. He was just so and Mo said it right. I love Lonzo on the Cavs, and I 100% agree with Mo. I think that piece might help the Cavs get over the hump. Again, might. It's a big might. Only because I say might, only because they have been known, and their odds on favorite to come out of the East in Vegas sports books. And the only reason I say might is because we've seen this story before many times with the Cavs. They come into the regular season, odds on favorite. They look like the best team in the league. Yes, but when the playoff starts, they gotta win. They fraud. They tend to be frauds in the playoffs. They tend to be chokers, and they don't show up.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be there because Garland is going to be injured for the most part of to begin the season. So we're going to see a lot of Lonzo start. And then don't forget, we're going to see him also come off the bench. When he comes off the bench, that's going to be even crazier because of the guards that they have. They just released Killian Hayes, by the way, yesterday. So we know Killian Hayes is not going to be on that roster. Maybe he was
Larry Nance Jr., Jared Allen, Evan Mobley. They got big bands. They got big bodies now, too. So
they did lose Ty Jerome, so we're gonna see how that's gonna work out for them. I mean, you do pick up Lonzo, but you still got to address that wing position. I mean, you're gonna have DeAndre Ayton maybe come off the bench, not Ayton. I'm sorry, DeAndre Hunter come off the bench.
I'm about to say Ayton is on the wrong. That's the wrong team.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa. Hey, look, that might be a team I might talk about later, but you never know.
Oh yeah, we might talk about them.
Who else you got? Who's your number one team?
Oh, you know, y'all know who it is, bro. Y'all, we ain't got it's the New York, bro. It's New York. It's New York. Yeah, it's New York. We know what we do out here. We know what we do out here.
I can feel proud to be a part of. I got a New York team.
We know what we do out here. We outside, bro. We outside, homie. We outside. Man, we going to the finals this year. We outside. All right, yeah, I'm done playing games. It is, no. Shut up. No, shut up. Let me tell you why. I'm done. Let me tell you why I'm done. Because this year it's win or bust. It's win or bust for this team. It's finals or bust. You gotta get to the finals, bro. You gotta get to the finals.
Put too much pressure on Mike Brown.
No, I don't care. I don't care. I didn't want Mike Brown. I wanted Mike Malone. They gave me Brown. I wanted the white guy. I wanted white Mike, not black Mike. I wanted white Mike, not the black Mike. I wanted Mike Malone, but you gave me Mike Brown. Fine, I'm cool. I like Mike Brown, but I wanted white Mike. All right, fine. It is what it is. It's finals or bust with this squad, bro. I've been saying this since the season ended, bro. The window is. I think this is the last opportunity. This might be our last opportunity to get there, bro.
It is our last
because not only is the window closing, the other teams are coming up. I just mentioned Atlanta's back going to be there. Atlanta is good, not going to be no scrubs. Detroit is coming. If not arrived, Orlando is on the way.
Shout out to Orlando, and that was one of my teams I had as a pick. Orlando is definitely on his way with the Desmond Bane pick. People forget about that.
They need to win. And of course, I love the Jordan Clarkson pickup, bro. We got some toughness, we had some scoring, bro.
Take your supplements.
Yeah,
your biggest bust.
Bro, I'm picking. Shut up, bro. You're a Clipper fan. Your team is in a scandal right now, bro. Your team is in a scandal. Where that money go, Kawhi? Where that money go? Where that money go, Steve Ballmer? Where that money go, huh? Where that money goes?
That is true. Hey, look, I can't even lie to you. We talk about shout out to the Knicks, right? That's because that is probably going to be the best team going into the Eastern Conference. But if we're gonna just since we keep going at Mo for his little Clippers team,
we playing trees.
Yeah, we playing trees. Y'all playing trees to fail, man. There ain't no trees of success. I'll tell you that right now.
Money trees, yeah.
All right, let's see how far.
Kawhi shaded, taking Kawhi relaxing on the money tree. That's the tree that's supposed to. Yeah, the tree supposed to have leaves, not actual money on them.
First of all, they put tariffs on them trees, man. They almost I'm just telling you, they put tariffs on them trees, bro. So I don't know what money trees you think is coming on there, but it's tariffs on them trees, man. And speaking of the tariffs, we're gonna go right into the terative tree. I can't even talk right now. The terative team, the team that's been accused of. It's always something with this team, but they're my top 5 team going into the Western Conference. Shout out to the LA Clippers. There's no denying that you can't tell me that the LA Clippers don't have a shot at going to the NBA Finals this year.
They definitely got a shot. They've always got a shot. That's the problem. They always got a shot.
This is their best shot. This is their.
Is it their best shot? Like, is it their best shot?
It's the most complete team. This is
it isn't. Team. But I feel like we've had this conversation so many times with the Clippers, bro.
But look at it. You got a Chris Paul on his retirement run right now.
This is his last year. Is this his last year? By the way,
have been super strong. They look already crazy when you got him and then Kendrick Nunn, Chris Paul 2.0.
Bradley Beal.
You got Bradley Beal. You picked up John Collins. And shout out to my
Who
boy
I like.
Dan.
Who I like.
Dan said we didn't mention John Collins last time, but John Collins is on that team. You still got Bogdan that's still on that team. You got Nick Batum. You got Zubac, Zubac's been a solid center for them for a very long time, right? You got pieces on this team. Kawhi might be just the first time we might actually see healthy Kawhi maybe through 20 games this year, right? On top of that, right? So this is a lot to look forward within this team. It's like, you know what? I had stock in the Clippers before, but now I actually have the belief that we can really go a little further in this Western Conference. What time out? What you mean?
Time out. You're starting 5 for the Clippers, right? Harden, Bill, Kawhi, Zubac, and John Collins, right?
Yeah.
Bradley Beal, James Harden. Who gets the ball?
Hey, look, after what Brad went through in Phoenix,
Bro,
you should
who
be
gets
fine
the
with whatever
ball?
role you get.
Who gets the ball?
Whatever role you get. After what happened in Phoenix, you should be fine with whatever. Because he's at the point where he's like, okay, I know.
Can Bradley Beal play off ball? Let me ask you that.
Yeah, but the thing is, I like Bradley Beal off ball. He was able to do that. I mean, not 110% in Washington, but he was able to do that when he had John Wall with him. Bradley Beal is a good complementary piece that people forget that got lost into his no trade clause because people were like, yo, no trade clause, Bradley Beal, that doesn't add up. So like that's just the only thing when it comes to Bradley Beal. But Bradley Beal is still a solid player. He can still give you a good like 15. I would love him to be my 3. You know what I mean? My 3rd best player or my 2nd best player on the team. I still don't see nothing wrong with that. So that's why I still feel like they're more stronger than most teams and more veteran presence on this team going into this regular season. I feel like they could go really far. But that's my number 5 team going into the Western Conference. Number 4. Who
you're 4, man?
Honest, it's because like I've been debating on this thing with these teams. I might have to just put the Los Angeles Lakers in there. Right. The reason why
I'm not mad at that because they was in my top 5 personally.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you want to put them top 3, but you really don't want to put them top 3 because you still got to wait to see what happens. You love
and LeBron's not starting off. LeBron's not playing at the start of the season because he is dealing with an injury.
So that is true about LeBron that he's not playing till the mid-November. Because I seen a post about that today. I don't know how true that is. Can we fact check that to see if that's really true? Because if that's the case,
he's labeled out. He is labeled out literally on right now. He's labeled out in terms of
he's
injury.
Out? He's done.
He's not expected to make his 2026 debut until around mid-November. That's reported from Shams as of 20 hours ago. I forgot what the exact injury was though.
It said I found it. Too much Henny. It was too much Henny. That's why.
That is funny. That is funny. You're funny. You're stupid, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of mad at that too because I'm thinking, oh, this is it, man. This is about to be the announcement, man. We about to really.
I would be honest with you.
I'm about to say John Cena and LeBron James. This is it, bro. My life is over.
Nah,
and I'm just like, all right, bro. You got it. I'm
not gonna say I wasn't like, I didn't think it was gonna happen, but I wasn't. It was too well of marketing for it to be just that. You know what I mean? It's got to be. You're gonna see that it's gonna mean more. Why would he do it this season? Yes, there's a lot of talk about it going into every season, but I have a feeling there's gonna be a particular time when there's gonna be a general notice thing to the public that hey, LeBron really is gonna retire. We've seen it physically, but there's gonna be a moment in time where we're gonna be like, okay, this is the moment when people know that LeBron's done. And I don't think that's still that decision thing didn't even really, to me, it was funny. A lot of people still like, and what made it funnier is what a lot of people
tell that to the dude that's suing him.
And the guy, did you hear about the guy that booked the last ticket?
I was like, it wasn't funny to him.
I mean, hey, look, nobody told him to go buy. That's on him. If nobody told you to go buy that Jazz ticket, bro. Nobody told you to go buy the. Who you really think that he was going to play the Jazz in the last anyway? But this is my team. That's my number 14 going into this season. Like I said,
who's your 3rd?
Shout out to the players on that team. Number 3,
Luka also might be MVP as well. We got skinny Luka now, so.
Oh yeah, skinny Luka. That's what I'm saying.
I'm curious what this Luka going to do, man, because LA don't play those games either.
Number 3, I'm gonna have the Minnesota Timberwolves due to the.
I like that.
Definitely a top 3 team going into this Western.
I like that.
What could you say? You have a really good. Actually, forget all that. Julius Randle has now actually embraced this team to the point where we saw him do good because, one, he had a kid during the playoffs, so that makes anybody go crazy when any NBA player go crazy.
Yeah.
when they have a child. But you can see he's more comfortable on this team. You've seen that he also came out with an interview where he said he stopped smoking weed when he was in New York. He was a heavy, I guess, weed smoker, and that's what really like it helped him like ease the everyday life of just being in New York, because it's not easy being a New York.
Oh yeah, no, that city ain't for the weak of heart. That city is not for the weak of heart.
It's not for the weak, and mind you, but he did really good for his time that he was in New York, and then to see the difference of how he's actually transitioned to still keep on that same mental and being strong and persevering and thriving in the Timberwolves. There's nothing more you can ask for with the.
I think I'm sorry to cut you off. I think that does fit better because I didn't know about that part about him doing the weed and all that at New York.
Yeah.
But I think when you look at New York, what New York is like versus Minnesota, it definitely fits Julius Randle better because it's less action, it's more quiet. He can focus on what he needs to work on, and it's less of a media circus in Minnesota than it is New York. Obviously, Anthony Edwards, who I think who did you have him as your MVP this year?
Yes, he is actually gonna. That is my MVP pick this year, which you're gonna dive into because I just realized we're coming up on 4 minutes left. So.
Yeah, we got like an hour. But he is Anthony Edwards. Obviously, Julius Randle is there. Rudy Gobert, which I'm not mad. I think Rudy played very well last year. It wasn't like it was terrible or anything like that. Rudy just played like Rudy. Jaden McDaniels is going to be there. Obviously, Naz Reid, who is awesome, great player, who's still going to be there. Mike Conley is also there.
Oh, and condolences to Naz Reid too and his family and about his sister. Yeah, we heard about that during the summer. Yeah. Just to the Reid family.
Thoughts and prayers to them. I think I like that. I kind of had Minnesota, I think, at my 3 spot as well. I like that. So I already know who your 1 and 2 is. I think it's obvious for all of us because your 1 and 2 is my 1 and 2.
So who do you think? I'm gonna let you guess it. Who do you think?
I got Thunder and Nuggets as 1 and 2.
See, the thing is, I was gonna put the Nuggets.
Oh my God. Who do you have above the Nuggets?
Dallas. Now, I know that's a hot take, but listen, but hear me out. That team has so much continuity, it's not even funny. And I'm not talking about the names you just see.
I can't be mad.
The team just got good. I can't just shy off a Klay Thompson
with Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh yeah, shout out to Klay.
Like he
the big, my boy.
Honestly, my
boy Klay.
I can't be mad with that. I actually like that at 2.
But to understand what I'm saying though, Anthony Davis. How can you not look at a team that's going to be dominant with an Anthony Davis, a Klay Thompson, a number 1 pick in Cooper Flag? You got D'Lo on the team. You got Spencer Dinwiddie still on the team. You still got what's it called? You get Daniel Gafford is still going to be there. Derek Lively, who's going to be, I believe, a solid starter for this team eventually. You got PJ Washington, who they still got on the roster. Kyrie Irving when he comes. You can't overlook this team. Najee Marshall is still there.
That is actually a great pick.
How could you do that?
I thought you was going to say Houston, but oh wow.
I don't have Houston in there yet because I need to see what they look like.
I need to see
in the regular season. I'm taking a U route. I'm not saying I don't believe in Houston, but I do. Because when we go over our preseason awards real quick, you'll see that I do have faith in Houston to a degree, but not to the degree that you think that I would have them as a top 5 team in the conference.
You blew me, mom. You blew my mind with that one. I did not think of Dallas. I did not think of that.
Dallas
That's actually a great pick.
I mean, like I said, don't let the names just jump out to you, but think about the way that these guys can play and what they bring to the table. I think with the spacing that they provide.
No, he got 2. He got Met 2. He got Met 2, Mo. He got Met 2.
Yeah,
he got Met number 2. Yeah,
no.
No, he got Met 2. He got Met 2. He got Met 2. He got Met 2.
Thunder is number 1. You
Thunder number 1. That was my number 1. Thunder was my number 1.
Yeah, you can't beat that depth. I'm sorry. You can't. Like, would you want the Clippers at number 1? Is that crazy to you? Let me ask that. Is the Clippers at number 1? How's that? How's that sound? Right?
Nah, don't do that. Don't lie to our fans.
I'm just saying. Like, imagine if you just had them at number 1.
They used to be at number 1, not anymore. Mo has Nuggets at 1. I'm not mad at the Nuggets at 1 either. I feel like you could flip them. Because I think I had Nuggets 2. I had Nuggets 2, Thunder 1. I think.
Oh, don't forget,
that Dallas pick, man.
Johnson. Shout out to Bruce Brown, Johnson, new acquisitions, the ascending of Bruce Braun. I mean, not Bruce Braun. Good Lord, Christian Braun. Come on, bro. Yeah, they can see some success, man.
No, he
They can
not.
see
They not.
success.
They
They
not
can
seeing
do
success.
something.
They
They
make the
can
playoffs, but
actually
that's
do
pretty much
something. I
it.
don't know why. I understand he's more of a. That's like me being a Knicks fan. I can't see anything past being a Knicks. He can't see anything past Clippers. So it's like anybody else on the outside tell
They
him like,
broke his
yo,
heart. They broke his heart too much, bro. I told you the story when the Denver Nuggets beat them in the playoffs, right?
oh, I
What did
remember.
we go see?
It was
We did movie night where they hit the buzzer beater
yes, I remember
that game.
Yeah.
And then, which I was pissed because I was late for a haircut. My barber took forever. And then we went to the movies. What did we go see? It was I think it was a Fantastic Four or Thunderbolts went to go see. And it might have been Thunderbolts. It might have been Thunderbolts because Mo wasn't there for us for Fantastic Four. And I'm just grilling him. Like, as soon as the movie's over, bro, I'm grilling Mo about the Clippers loss. And I was like, oh man, Kawhi hit a 3, cut the lead to 30.
He's like, nah, I'm very aware of what my team is.
I was like,
man,
come on, Mo, what happened, man? What happened,
okay,
man?
bro.
What happened?
Nah, that was pain. I can't even lie. You lost at the buzzer. That is pain. I ain't gonna
Like,
lie.
oh
Eric Gordon doing that this
man.
weekend. I'm like, nah, oh man, it's crazy. Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh man. Like,
Hey,
don't
look,
know what that
Josh,
feels like.
right now. Just don't let. I hope we have a great season because you know Mo
Oh,
is gonna be on top.
yeah.
Of
Mo,
it. Yeah, you know Mo is gonna be on top of it. I'm just
all right,
saying,
yo, bro.
like,
You know the Yankees lost in the playoffs, bro. I hate to hear the Yankees lose about 1 billion times.
oh yeah, and shout out to the Phillies losing. I was so happy.
I was so happy too.
I was gonna wear my Phillies hat just for the commemoration of it. But I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna do that.
I was at work, so there's a bunch of Philly fans at my job. So I was doing this. I was pointing at first base and I threw a bad pitch all day. I was like, look, first base.
First base.
I was letting them have it because I got hit with the Yankees lose nonstop from them. They was like, the Yankees lose. I was like, yeah, y'all about to see me crash out.
Thanks, bro. I can't even lie.
But yeah, all right, yeah, we got the Thunder at 1. I think we both agreed the Thunder depth is nonstop. They're coming back fully stacked, same core. They didn't really lose much in the all season, not that I could think of. Obviously, really Shea, Chet, Isaiah Hartenstein, like Jalen, like that crew is still there, bro. So they're gonna be ready. They're gonna be the number 1 team to beat me overall in both the NBA in the East and the West. I definitely believe they're definitely. I know for a fact they're definitely the team to be in the West. I do want to give a dark horse though, and I'm going to say this. There's a dark horse, so this would be like my 6, right? San Antonio Spurs.
You're bugging.
I'm bugging.
You're bugging.
I think the Spurs would be a dark horse.
I think
they go. I think not to win a chip, obviously, but they get to the playoffs and make some noise. I think the Spurs, bro.
If we want to talk about a team that can make some noise in the playoffs,
I think it's a couple of dark horses in the playoffs. Like, I think it's a couple of dark horses in the West. Like, I think Spurs. I think when you look at
I got the Warriors, to be honest.
Pelicans, Warriors.
Oh, you know what? No, the I want to see what a healthy Jamal. I mean, I said Jamal. DeJounte Murray is. If I can see a healthy DeJounte Murray, then I'll definitely put them in there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Spurs are nice, but like,
I'm not saying they're gonna win the chip. I think they can get to. I think they need to get to the playoffs. I think we gotta see them get to the playoffs and see something. Like, we gotta judge them at some point. So then, for me, the Spurs' goal is to make the playoffs, bro. Make the playoffs.
It is.
After that, figure it out.
I mean, when Wemby went down early in the season, people had this team like even with Chris Paul on there, it was like, yeah, we don't know if they're gonna make it. They were not on track to really make it. But then once Wemby went down, then it just shut it all down.
It was a wrap after that. And Wemby's coming back this year, so we're gonna see a fully healthy and Wemby off season. Probably make some changes, some adjustments. I really think they Spurs probably went out and got another player as well. But I'm not mad. Like, I think the Spurs can make some noise by getting to the playoffs. I think they're gonna be a little surprised in the West. Obviously, I think the Pelicans.
I'm looking forward to that. That's like,
Zion,
you know how
Zion is like looks in shape for the billionth time, but it looks like he's finally in shape.
Remember that fun team I was talking about in Charlotte? Out east. This is my fun team out west.
In the West, the Pelicans. Yeah,
that's my fun team out west. So we're gonna see how that one goes. Maybe the Grizzlies might be my fun team out west too, because we're still waiting on the healthy Ja all season. That's gonna be great. Harper is gonna be. Ooh, that's a great
Harper. Ooh, I got Cooper Flag though, but.
Oh, we gotta get into it.
You might as well go to it.
We might as well get into it because that one just got me hyped. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Flash Banks on that one. Harper could be a good pick for rookie of the year. I can't even lie. Like I said, this is gonna be one hell of a draft class.
Where do you want to start? Where do you want to start? We want to start rookie of the year, or
we can yeah, might as well, since we're on the topic of it. Rookie of the year.
All right,
our rookie of the year seemed like it could go 1A, 1B because we also did dark horses about
Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Damn it. Oh, chat. Hold up. My bad, chat. My bad, chat. My bad, chat. My bad. Oh my God. Wow. Of course, my dumbass would call it a technical difficulty. That is insane. Holy shit. Dang it. Oh my God. I'm a dumbass. I tried to remove the studio and it ended up kicking Shomer. Wow. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. I am for it. All right, there you go. Yo, my bad. That's on me. That's a choke job. That's a choke job.
You know it's crazy, bro.
I tried to remove the studio. It kicked you. I don't know how it did that. I tried to remove the share screen. That was what I wanted. Wow, my bad. That's on me. Yo, on live. This is Mo gonna hit me with this. Like, this is why we don't do live episodes, Josh. This is why we don't do live episodes of Afro Anime.
Josh full day.
This is why we don't do live episodes, because you're gonna kick one of us.
He's like, the lights were too bright. Nah, chill.
That was crazy.
Nah, man, that was funny. I ain't gonna lie. I was talking about myself for like 30 seconds. I didn't even know what happened. I'm like, wait, am I still there?
My bad. That's on me. That's a lights are too. Hey, yo, the lights are too bright, bro. It's the start for season 3, bro. We gonna get rid of. We got a long season. Let's go. Let's go.
Shout out to Josh, bro, and always being a tech man. But look, like I said, this is my picks. This is Josh's picks for our preseason awards. I'm about to wrap up the show, but we're gonna go over this real quick. Since we're talking about rookie of the year, since shown.
Oh shit! Shown to the Stranger Things, Stranger Things. Hey, listen, bro. Listen. I'm a grown producer, bro. We doing our best. Like, it was my bad. I dead ass thought I removed the screen. That's why I wanted to remove. I did not want to kick nobody. I just wanted to remove that so I could add my own. Yeah. All right. But we're back. Technical difficulty is fixed. Because I didn't want to send you a whole new email and text you and then have to hold down the show.
They got them smart enough to go back to something.
Yeah.
Yeah, our 1A, 1B rookie of the years.
Yeah, pretty much. You got VJ Edge. I keep saying his name. VJ Edgecombe for the Philadelphia 76ers. I got Cooper Flagg for rookie of the year. I think Harper also is going to be in that mix as well. So I think it's going to be a 3-horse race for rookie of the year. I'm excited to see both of them play. Not much about to go on there. I just think I'm excited for these 3 young rookies, man. I think they're going to do great for their teams. I think you might be looking at Ace Bailey, Utah. Finally, they fired his agent. Thank God. I think Ace Bailey is gonna be another one to pay attention to. I'm definitely gonna check out some Utah games, and I don't even like watching Utah like that. But I'm definitely gonna check out some Ace Bailey games. What else do you want to move? Let's go right here. Most improved.
This was my pick. Yeah, these were my picks for most improved. I believe Eamon Thompson got the chance to really do it. Like I said, with this roster, I think this is going to give him the most chance to develop now that there is he's going to be in the starting lineup next to a KD, next to a Jabari Smith, next to a I think Tari Eason might start. But
just Fran VanVleet is out as well, so he's going to have to pick up the mid spot.
Yeah, they're gonna have to, or they might let Reed Shepherd start. You know, Reed Shepherd is a great playmaker that they picked up last year. He was the third. He was the 3rd pick in the draft last year for Houston. So I think this is really gonna be good for them. And then you got Jalen Williams, who stepped up majorly in the NBA Finals. That's right there, because that right there, I really believe he can do something great outside of Shea winning MVP last year.
You know what's crazy? Because depending on how this player plays, and I'm going back to the Pelicans, I can see Zion winning most improved player as well.
Yeah, you did say that.
I can see Zion winning this as well. It depends if he stay in shape, stay healthy. Because we know Zion's an athletic freaking nature, bro. Mm-hmm. I think I could definitely see him winning this award as well.
I'll go to your pick. Let's see what your pick was. Your pick was basically similar, but
same yours. Amen Thompson, and I got Andrew Nembhard as well for my dark horse. I agree with everything you said about Amen Thompson. I think Nembhard's going to do very well. I'm low key like, man, that Zion. Came in me a last second now too.
I know. When you told me about it,
I low key might have to switch my dark horse from Nembhard to Zion.
Okay.
I'm not even low key. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go Zion for my dark horse. I'm going to change Nembhard to Zion. I think Zion has a lot to prove, man. It's a lot. I mean, hey, look, you had a lot of question marks. People have been questioning your work ethic. You finally look like you're in shape, even though I feel like we say this every year about Zion, but this one feels like it's different, man. Kind of like Luka
doing what he's supposed to do finally.
Like you're slim, you slim down. It's not just like your muscles are big, you slim down now. Like it seems like you're really like in basketball shape. So
Mhm.
I think Zion definitely going to probably be in a contention for this award. Rookie of the year we already talked about. Most valuable player.
MVP. This is
This is
Shom
yours,
Biggity
correct?
pick. Yes, ATB Shom's
Yes.
pick. Yeah, like I said, I got Anthony Edwards. We talked about it earlier in the show. I got Anthony Edwards as my MVP. And then my dark horse. Honestly, this could have really flipped for me. It really could have been either or because Luka Doncic is a great candidate to be MVP this year. After hearing all the noise that he was on Men's Health magazine for being as slim as he was. He's got we know he's going to get a huge new contract going into next year. Then look at the team that he's surrounded on. People were already happy about what he was bringing to the table, being traded mid last year. But that's why I have him as my dark horse. And then Anthony Edwards, I just feel like this could be the season where he can take off. Everybody keeps hyping up the Michael Jordan thing between him, but I'm not really looking at that yet because I see what Ant does for himself before he has the advice. He's still very good in the things that he does. That makes Anthony Edwards. And I feel like that's what's really going to propel him to that stratosphere of becoming MVP this year.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I think Anthony Edwards definitely is a great pick to be MVP. I can't be Luka Doncic also. I think you're looking at I think those are two of the top 4 MVPs for the league going into this year. Let's go to my pick.
Yup.
My pick.
See what look at Josh's pick right now. He wants
I'm going big Joker.
He's going for the
big Joker.
Joker.
He 4-time or 3-time? I lost count.
No, he's 3 right now.
He's
but
3?
you're basically projecting 4 right here.
Oh yeah. The 4-time MVP because this man got robbed. I'm lying. He didn't get robbed. Shea deserved it last year. Shea didn't deserve it last year, but he's going to get it this year. He's going to get it this year. Like, come on, bro. Who a better player than Joker? Let's be real, bro. Who a better player? He's like. Do I need to discuss like what he can do on the floor, bro? Especially with the new picks up in Denver, man. I think Denver is definitely going to be another team to beat in the West. I think they're top, like I said earlier, they're top 2 Oklahoma and Oklahoma City. They're just number 2. They might be number 1 depending on how the season progresses. It's just like, oh, Joker, man. Like, what can't he do?
Yeah, yo,
what,
literally
outside of doing the athletic dunk, he can't really do any. He can do everything else, bro.
But he had the team on his back last year during that playoff run against
He
the Clippers.
He had to carry. No, he had to do more than he did because he lost a lot in that off season.
Yes.
So he's now getting some of those pieces back. I think he's gonna have a more easier time. I think you're gonna still see him do his thing, like score, rebound, and assist. But I feel like it'll look more like easier and more smoother than it was last year.
Way better.
I agree with you with Luka, dark horse. I think, man, Luka. I think I've been saying Luka should have been an MVP for a while. I've been shouldn't have, but I've been picking him to be MVP for a while. This might be the year. This might be the year he does it.
That's why he's a dark horse because he's got a real chance of actually really doing it. To be honest, so he got a real chance. What we got next? What's the next award we got?
Excuse me. Defensive player of the year. I agree. Yeah, I agree with this one.
Yeah.
Wembanyama coming back. Alien. Good luck shooting over him, bro. I think Wemby was like leading in blocks when he was a rookie. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like he was a monster just as a rookie. So this is his 3rd year now. Yeah, and he coming back healthy. Yeah, I think he might get a defensive player of the year. And Jalen Suggs, dark horse. I like Jalen Suggs.
Yeah,
I think he's a good defensive anchor. I think
best
he's gonna work
player for the Magic last year. When he went down, you see the whole team kind of went down in a sense.
Yeah, they lost their defensive presence. They lost their defensive identity when he went down. So to see him come back, hopefully it's gonna be good. Hopefully that'll re-energize them as well. Now that they got the anchor back, obviously you can't forget. I'm gonna add another dark horse. You obviously can't forget Rudy Gobert as well.
Rudy Gobert, of course. Yeah, he's an anomaly at this point in terms of like when going to defensive player of the year. But same thing. I had the same thing as Josh basically, and then my other who was my other pick if we could find it.
I cannot find it. I didn't see it in the drive. I didn't see it.
No, I didn't put it in the drive. Okay,
no,
so
I didn't see it.
Basically, my other one, it was basically the same as Josh. Like I said, I have Victor Wembanyama winning it. People are scared that if he wins it this year, that he will continue to win it on for like a very long time. So I mean, that's fine. Hey, you can't stop dominance. And then my dark horse was going to be Asar Thompson from the Detroit Pistons.
Oh, I like him. I like him for a dark
The
horse.
resurgence that the Pistons are having right now with Cade Cunningham coming up, there's going to be some noise you're going to hear from Asar Thompson and when they look like when this team has a good identity for themselves or create an identity for themselves.
And you have your 6th man of the year. This is yours or mine?
This is yours.
There's mine. Okay, my bad.
No, you're good. I helped Josh, by the way, because Josh did it. He drew a blank because he don't pay attention to nothing preseason.
I got and some of these awards I kind of gotta wait to see we get to like November or like at least December to make a prediction. So Shomer did have to carry me. That's why he's my partner. Dynamic duo out here, man. Ty Jones, I like him as well. Alex Caruso, I can't be mad. I just like a 6 man is so weird for me. Like, it's not that they're bad picks. I just like I can't judge anything till I see y'all on the floor, you know.
And then the thing about it with the 6 man this year, there's so many players that also get starter minutes but play 6.
Yeah, like and Nas
so it's like
make a comeback for that award too.
How do I know you're an official 6 man if you damn near start most of the time too? So it's like I don't know.
Clarkson, I don't think Clarkson's not even starting. He could be 6 man of the year.
Yeah, he could be, but it's still at the same time like we're still trying to figure out what is he. Are you sure you're gonna be able to? What are you gonna do? You're gonna start? Or are you gonna play on the bench?
I don't know.
And I think that comes down to coaching at the end of the day because you got to figure out what chemistry do you have better. You have better chemistry with the starters. Do you help the starters a little bit better when you come off the bench?
I mean, J.R. Smith was when he won. J.R. Smith came off the bench, but he played most of the game.
He was a tweener. He could be. I guess that's with a lot of these 6 man. There's nobody that's designated that comes off the bench. That's like spark plug every time. We'll have to just see that during the season because that just comes with it.
All right, clutch player of the year. I believe this is one of yours.
Yeah, this was my pick. Cade Cunningham for clutch player of the year. I believe, like I said, Detroit. I'm still high on them. Josh is very high on them. This is the time where Cade did a little bit. He showed us flashes last season of how clutch he can be. Especially when he has the ball in his hands and he's not afraid to take that final shot. So I really believe Cade Cunningham has the chance to do it. And then also my dark horse is Tyler Hero. Look at the team that they have right now in terms of Bam and Davion Mitchell. Shout out to Davion Mitchell. Bam, Davion Mitchell, Nikola Jovic. There's a lot of good players on this team. Jaime Jaquez and Tyler Hero is one of the originators with Bam Adebayo to help this team get to where they are right now in terms of the new Heat era. And Tyler Hero is one of their best shooters. He's one of the best guards on the team. So I really believe that Tyler Hero is going to be thrust into that position to where he can make those clutch like shots. How often will they go in? I do not know, but that's why he is the dark horse.
That's a dark horse.
And then this was Josh's.
Zion Williamson.
He thought the clutch player. He thought it was comeback player.
I did because like you wrote it as C. Like, see, I'm thinking, oh, that's comeback. I've not realized, oh, that's only in the NFL, which I think the NBA should have a comeback player.
They should.
Yeah, I think they should have comeback player of the year because there's a lot of players coming back from injuries. But Zion Williamson, man, like I'm talking about, look at that photo, man, slim down, looks in shape, looks cut. You know that man's an offensive juggernaut, man. You know he's a freight train coming down the lane, especially in the clutch, bro. If he gets that ball, good luck stopping him.
Yeah, I'm about to say because I mean, honestly, this is still a good pick for even clutch players because you can't really stop Zion when he really gets
if you try to foul him, he going to the line, he gonna make his 2. So,
that's crazy. And then Devin Booker.
You can't like do I need to say anything about Devin Booker? Honestly,
there's nothing much to say.
Then we're good. I will say another clutch. This wouldn't be another dark horse. Jalen Brunson as well.
I mean, he won it last year.
Yeah,
he won it last year. That's why I didn't want to put him in there yet.
I know, but it's like, but the Knicks gonna need him to score, and you know how Knicks play, bro. Like we lost Thibodeau, so we don't know what this defense is gonna look like coming in this season. We're gonna find out come November and December. But we might need him to put the team on the back like Superman.
Yeah. I mean, hey, look, you're gonna need that Superman cape. And I ain't gonna lie, he put it on a little too much last year, but he was able to do what he could do. So shout out to him, bro. Shout out to Devin Booker. Well, I'm sorry, Jalen Brunson.
And Devin Booker, though, I think he's going to continue to do what he does in Phoenix, man, and that's be what he is. So that's why I ain't really got much to say about Devin Booker. But that would do it for the first episode of season 3 of After the Buzzer podcast. Thank you for staying with us for this hour and 20-minute show. Shout out everybody that came through. Nelly, Mo, is it Chanelli? I think it's Chanelli. Chanelli. Thank you for pulling up. Flashbang, thank you for pulling up. If y'all new here, hit that like and subscribe button, man. We'll be back next week with the start of the season. It's been your boy, ATP Josh, ATB Shomer, and we are out of here.
We gone, baby.